for me, it's a little bit nostalgic because I went to Catholic school, K through 8, so I understood the significance. And some of my students have never even had a clue of what it actually meant to Catholics, right? And so it was a teachable moment. And as we're watching it, and they announce and they say, okay, the new Pope is from Chicago, I'm going, oh, that's kind of cool. And then when they flip to the studio shot and they start going a little bit further, and I heard, yeah, he's from Chicago, home of deep dish pizza and the Chicago Cubs, I'm going, yeah, that's pretty cool too. And then they went a little further and said that he was somewhere in the Dalton, that he grew up in the Dalton area, border to Riverdale. And I thought, that went from cool to dope. And then what is the odds, as we're still watching the newscast, that they said that he actually went to school at St. Mary's.
One of those like random ladies who's just kind of around and like leave, and you're like, oh, God, get out of my shot. She's real duty. Everyone's got 2 photographers. It's like, I guess.
Wait, we do? Oh, we don't.
You guys don't. But I think this might be Joe's car.
And then I dismiss class and I look at my phone and I've got like 72 missed calls, and it's my wife and a friend of mine, a good friend of mine that lives near here. And she goes, hey, there's a lot of people at the school. There's a lot of people in front of the church. You need to get down here. And so it was at that moment I realized and figured out that this was the place that he fellowshipped and got his start. Well, it's always been hollow ground for me, but the goal initially was to do some community development in the area. I'm in a couple of different fields. I'm in telecommunications. We're in solar, and we do workforce education in general. So we are doing some community service projects and some social service programs as well. The plan was always to keep the church and to revitalize the community. And so we saw the vision 4 years ago. And then when we finally were able to land the plane and get the property, 3 years ago, it was just setback after setback. But now I look at it as it was just blessing on top of blessing to lead us to this moment. And so I'm grateful to be a part of that. And it's actually, I'm pretty excited to see what's going to go or what's going to happen going forward. I'm glad that, you know, the Pope has been chosen, and this is where he got his start. And it just really puts a stamp on what we set out to do in the first place, right? And that's to make this a thriving community again, to get some business, some positive energy flowing within this community.